all can be traded. My heart's a bit spaded. I'm not too prideful to up and leave. You've been all complacent. The tides have been changing. Love is just patience, and for you.
What's up, bookish babes? It's been a while. Well, maybe not y'all, but it actually has been a while. I was pre-filming videos. The videos that you guys were seeing in close to the end of June were pre-filmed mainly because I went on vacation. Um, we went to the Bahamas. We went on a cruise. We did a lot. We did a whole bunch, and I really enjoyed myself. So, in order to have content for you guys, I did a lot of sit down talking videos and not a lot of reading blogs. So now we're back at the reading blog stage. Now I told y'all I told y'all I was in my thriller girl era, and we're gonna be doing reading thrillers for a week, mainly because a lot of thrillers have come out. The Housemaid is watching. Riley Sager new book, The Middle of the Night. Lucy Foley came out with a book. I can't even tell you if I read a Lucy Foley thriller. I don't even remember. I have like a couple books by her that's thrillers, but I don't even think I read it. But we're gonna get there. I think it was like the Midnight Feast, and when I read the blurb of it, I was like, yeah, I might be interested in this one. But the rest of her books, I think, did she write The Paris Apartment? I can't get in that book to save my life. We might even audiobook that, but it's a few books that I want to read. If I didn't tell you guys, today is Monday, and we're gonna be reading for the whole week. I'm gonna try to see how many books I can get in here, because 9 times out of 10 I usually read like 2 or 3 books, thriller books, in a video. But now that most of my anticipated thriller released, I don't know, because there's a lot of things I want to read. I want to read No Exit by Taylor Adams. I want to read The Last Word by Taylor Adams. I want to read The Housemaid is Watching, which I have right now, which is going to be the first book that we're reading in today's video. I bought Riley Sager new book, In the Middle of the Night. I bought Lucy Foley's new book. Like, I went book shopping and I got a few books, but it's not enough to like sit down and film a book haul for you guys. So maybe in July, because the way I buy books should be studied. And I'm not even gonna say, at first I was trying to fight it. I'm not even gonna fight it anymore, because the way that it gives me a peace of mind in my life when I have so much going on and I just need an escape, my books are my escape. And to have options is amazing. So, and plus, I'm trying to make this one of my jobs or my only job. So, I need the books to do so. Not saying that you need books to film books over there. You can go to the library. You can do Libby. Like, you can go the route I should have thought of, but I didn't. And I have this addictive personality type where when I get it only comes to hobbies. Now I ain't gonna say I'm addicted. I get addicted to drugs because I don't do drugs. I'm rambling, but my addictive personality only happens when it comes to hobbies that I'm interested in. If I'm interested in a hobby, then I want to go all in. I want to buy. Like, I was addicted. Like, I got addicted to making t-shirts, y'all. I bought a whole Cricut. I bought a MacBook. I bought all the necessities to make a shirt. Like, and I learned how to make a shirt, and then I got over it. So yeah. But we're gonna start rambling, and we're gonna get into today's video, because I am dying to read The Housemaid is Watching, because you guys know how I feel about The Housemaid and The Housemaid Secret. I am at work, so all the extra noise you hear is my individual. But I'm gonna start rambling, and we're gonna get into this video. I'll talk to you guys later, and love y'all. Yo, Millie neighbor is wilding. Like, she, fuck. Like, this ain't, child, she's going crazy. I'd have been like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, you have that neighbor Well, I don't have that neighbor, but some people have a neighbor where they swear they know it all. First of all, it's an older lady, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it down. Like, they just swear they know it all, and she just told this girl, like, Millie told her she works, and she was like, "Oh, that's sad for your kids because they'll never know a mother who loves them." What? Are you saying my kids don't know that I love them? Like, I'm so confused right now. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you walking around with your child on a leash at bus stop? I have so many questions, and I'm on chapter 5. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you weird? Why is your son so thin? Why are you so thin? Why do you look so old? Like, what is going on? Why are you being in a house all day in the dark? Like, tell me what's up. I don't know. But we're going to find out because I'm going to continue to read. Hey guys, I'm on page 77 of The Housemaid is Watching, and I feel like it's giving DNF right now, and that's sad to say because you guys know how I feel about The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret by Freedom McFadden. I absolutely love Millie. I love all the characters in those books. Well, mainly Millie, but this one is not giving the same energy the other one gave. I feel like it starts off very slow, giving you too much background details. It repeated the same thing over and over and over. Like, this is the third book. Just jump straight in. We don't care. Like, just head first. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel like this book was not needed, but I just love Millie so much that it's stressing me out because I'm really sad because I do want to read it. But I'm bored. And I feel like it's going to put me in a slump. I feel like I'm gonna try to get to like 150. If I'm not feeling it at 150, then it's a DNF. I'm gonna give it time to bake and marinate. And then if it doesn't give me what I need, I'm DNFing because I cannot see myself going back into a book slump again. Like, I just can't get with it. I can't get. It's too many good books that aren't released that I haven't read yet that I need to read for me to be in a book slump. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how I feel at 150 pages. I'm at 77, like I said, and so far the repetition of the same thing. You've learned the exact same thing. All them that I feel like she said the same thing in so many different ways that to the point where she just kept saying it again in the same way. If you get what I'm saying. But I'm keep reading, and I'll come back and let you guys know if it's a DNF. So if it's a DNF, that means I have to get up, head home. I knew I should have started with Riley Sager's new book. Ugh. I'm gonna get up, head home, grab Riley Sager's new book, and just come back and read that. I should have grabbed it this morning because I knew how I felt about it last night. I just wasn't sure. It's Tuesday, by the way. But we're gonna read, and I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, so I decided to put a pause on reading The Housemaid is Watching because, like I told you guys earlier in this video, it's getting kind of repetitive. It's like saying the same exact thing over and over, like in different fonts. Basically, it's just saying the exact same thing in different fonts. Like, nothing has happened. I'm 150 pages in, nothing ain't happened. Nobody said something. Ain't nobody having nobody popped out and scared me. Nobody said anything about anything or nothing. They in the house. They ain't outside. They ain't in the field. They in the house. So I just, I don't know. Like, I was so excited about this book, which is very disappointing because if you know, you know I absolutely love The Housemaid Secrets. Like, those are one of my favorite mystery thriller books. So when this one came out, I was just so excited about it coming out, and I wanted to read it, and it sucked. I mean, it's It's slipping me into a book slump that I'm not trying to be in. So I decided to read The Last Word by Taylor Adams. So that's what we are. We're gonna be reading The Last Word. I have it on ebook. I purchased this book a while ago when everyone was talking about it, ranting and raving and saying how it's like the best thriller on earth. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know what it is, but these thrillers are not hitting. They're not hitting for me right now. Like they're not giving me what I thought. Like how everyone's ranting and raving about these thrillers, saying like, "Oh, they're so good. It's like the best thing. Like I really enjoyed it." No, it's about this girl who is going through a lot, who decides to go house sit for this lady on this beach house, and she reads this thriller book called Murder Mountain, and she gives it a 1 star and posts her review. The author doesn't like her review, come and ask her to take it down. She say no. Everything starts to, you know, go downhill. So everything starts to go downhill, and I feel like I know who the, well, no, I'm not even gonna say that because I can't even say I think I know who the killer. I think I do know who it is. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think I know exactly who the killer is, but I know what's going. I feel like I know what's going on. I just feel it in my spirit, like I know what's going on. So we're gonna get through this book and see what our next read is. I showed you guys the new Riley Sager book, the new Lucy Fuller book, and I also forgot that I have the Geneva Rose book, the one that like the cassette cassette tape. I have this. No, is it? No, it's a VHS tape. I have this one, and I decided to add it to the aspect to the TBR for this video. I decided to add it to the TBR for this video so that I can dive into it and see what this book is about, because I actually enjoyed The Perfect Marriage by her. So yeah, I decided to add this one to the TBR. But we're gonna get through The Last Word, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts and opinion on that when I get further into this book. Alright guys, so I finished reading The Last Word by Taylor Adams. I ended up getting that book a 3.5 star because it was so predictable to me. I don't know, like, we started this book off with one of my most anticipated read, and I just could not get with it. Like, I had to soft DNF that real quick because I didn't enjoy the book. I feel like The Housemaid is Watching was very repetitive, and mm, it just didn't give me what I thought it was supposed to be giving. And then I picked up The Last Word, like I just told you guys. I gave a book a 3.75. I really wasn't enjoying that one either. And it was good. The premise of the book was good. I guess you could say, like, the ending was kind of surprising. Yeah. No, because I always suspected what I suspected from the beginning of the book, because it's just predictable. It's predictable. But let me not say that, because I don't want Taylor Allen popping up in my house trying to murder me. That I don't want that. Your book was good. It was great. I just gave it a 3.75. Um I don't know what I want to read. I don't know if I want to read in the middle of the, let me get my TBR for this video. This is the TBR for the video. We have Home is Where the Bodies Are. We have Lucy Foley, The Midnight Feast, and Riley Sager, Middle of the Night. Now, I think I might do Middle of the Night, but the way people, I don't know. I only seen one person video about this, so I ain't even gonna say people. I haven't went looking. Maybe I need to, let's not go looking. But, I don't know. I think we're gonna read this because this is my other most anticipated release of this year. Well, thriller release. This is one of my other ones besides the Housemaid is Watching. I didn't even know Lucy Foley was coming out with a book, and coincidentally, it matched the color scheme of this one. Like, why is the, yeah, you know. But yeah, I think we're gonna go Riley Sager. We're gonna go Riley Sager. Let's see what happens, and hopefully this does not disappoint, because I promise you guys, the Housemaid is Watching, it's kind of give life after murder, you know. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start talking and we're gonna get started. Well, I'm gonna go to my mama's house, so see you there. Alright, bookish babes. So I finished reading Middle of the Night by Riley Sager after sitting on it for a night. I ended up giving this book a 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. Not gonna lie to you. If you don't know what it's about, it's basically about these two kids. I think it was like 10. I believe they was 10. But these two kids, they was best friends. They lived in this cul-de-sac. Yeah, they lived in this cul-de-sac with people who have been living here for years, for decades at this point. The same family lived there and everything. Okay, so the boy that lived next door to him was best friends with Billy. It was Billy and Ethan. Ethan and Billy was best friends. Every Friday night during the summer times, they did this camp out in Ethan's backyard where Ethan's dad set up the tent. They go camping, where they do the camp in the backyard. And one night on July the 15th, Billy goes missing. They don't know what happened to Billy. They just know that Billy is no longer in that tent. The next morning, Billy is gone. Now, for the past 30 years, no one knew what happened to Billy. Ethan was going through PTSD from a very traumatic event in his childhood, which is understandable, and he suffered with insomnia. Now, Ethan ends up moving back in his parents' house after being gone for so long and not really returning back there, because it brought back bad memories of his best friend going missing when they was 10. So he ends up moving back into his parents' house while his parents moves to Florida, and a lot of weird things start to happen, and they end up trying to figure out what happened to Billy, trying to see if they could find out what happened to Billy, because Billy was so obsessed with ghosts. So for some reason, Ethan thought Billy was coming to him as it. Yo, it was a really good book. I hope I explained it right for you guys. I gave this a 4 star. I really enjoyed it. But those are all the books that we're going to be reading for today's video, because I'm over thrillers. I need some romance. I need some summer fun, you know? So that's what we're going to be doing. Reading some summer romance books next. So I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.
I'm calling bullshit. Say you got it, but you ain't got nothing. Bad bitches don't say shit, they just hustle.